Hey everybody, thanks for joining us here on Northern Life today, and we have a full show ahead of us, but first, ExcaliburCon is getting closer. Joining us once again from last week is Steve Carbo. Steve, wonderful to have you back in the studio, of course, and how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing well, than's for having me back.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it just sounds like it's going to be an absolute fun time, and if you're, let's say you're a first-time goer, it's maybe assumed that you need to be part of this culture in order to be able to go to this thing, but if you were a first-time attendee for this type of event, what should folks expect when it comes to this?
That's a great question, and we found in the last couple of years about half of our attendees have never been to a convention.
Really?
So really all you need to do is come with your imagination, some excitement, and some wonderment to see what's going to happen. And if you like, say, Star Wars, or you like Magic the Gathering, or you like WWE, any of those genres are going to be represented at ExcaliburCon. If you like a more laid back, I want to play some board games, play some Seven Wonders or something like that, we've got that for you. If you want to be a little more intense in a tournament play with Warhammer 40K, or do some more intense D&D, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, One Piece, we've got that as well. And if you just want to come and hang out with some celebrities, we've got a fantastic guest list this year, and a wide array of artists, authors, vendors, general nerd stuff that you can just come and take a look at and have fun with.
It seems like it's a very welcoming environment too. Like anybody, first timers or people that have been there forever or anything like that. Just seems like it's a very good community, right?
And you mentioned community. That's what ExcaliburCon is. Like, we are a nonprofit convention. We're not in this to make a whole bunch of money. What we're in this to do is create Duluth Superior area as an area that nerds feel comfortable in. You can go to your local gaming store. You can go to the library and read manga. You can go watch Spider-Man and feel comfortable in our area, and that's really what we want to do, is build up that community for all ages.
Nerds are the coolest. I was such a nerd back in the I'm still a nerd. I'm absolutely 100%. Never have to out nerd or get, not be a nerd anymore. It's just the best thing ever. If you had let's say you had 3 hours to go to this entire thing, what would be the highlights? What would be things that you would hit up that are just maybe the coolest highlights of this whole entire thing?
I definitely feel that going down Celebrity Row, we're one of the events that you can see them and approach them. They're not behind curtains. They're not in a different room. They're there for you to hang out and talk to. Anywhere from K-pop Demon Hunters, Amazing Digital Circus, X-Men, WWE. We've got folks from a wide range there. So go on Celebrity Alley. I would also hit up the community area. We have a number of partners, nonprofits, cosplayers, gaming activities that are free with your ticket. So go and enjoy that. And I'd probably say kind of a tip-top thing would be the cosplay contest. So both on Saturday and Sunday. So if you time it right, you could go to both of them, and you'll see some of the most amazing costuming that you'll ever find. And the community here in the Northland has really come out in droves for the cosplay contest.
That's super cool, and I bet you've seen insane cosplays, insane creativity out there.
Absolutely.
Do you have, maybe a couple that come to mind?
There was a Ghost Rider, if you're familiar with Ghost Rider, and he had the smoke coming out of the flaming head. We had Deku and Toga from My Hero Academia. There was a fantastic Harley Quinn. A couple of years ago, there's a Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road. Just fantastic. I'm a little biased. My wife was Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time and did a fantastic cosplay for that as well.
How long have you been a part of this, and what got you started into this?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been a part of the nerd life since I was young, but in terms of this, our nonprofit, we organized it in 2023. We had our first event in my front yard, known as TeebCon, and then we moved to the deck and have been, now this will be our third event in the convention center. We've also done other community events. We give back to local charities like the Minnesota Masonic Children's Clinic. We've got a mental health scholarship, and we also have created a fund to help fund after-school programs in the area as well.
And you mentioned the community when it comes to this type of event. How important is something like this for local artists or local businesses or items like that?
This is huge. This is huge. It drives people back to those communities for the rest of the year. So some of our partners like the Lock Cafe and Games or Level Up, Globe News, Collectors Connection, Treasure Chest Games, those places then become those hubs for the rest of the year. Like, oh, I played this game during ExcaliburCon. I'm going to go hang out there for the rest of the year and then go back next year. So I think the community aspect that way is huge. And then like for kids and like D&D club or anime club or after school clubs, it drives them back to that community for the rest of the year.
And with such an online world that we're in right now, a lot of this is online. You talk with the folks online. How important is it to come together and play like these tabletop games and socialize and hang out with these people, like-minded folks out there, all the nerds out there?
Yeah.
It's pretty important, right?
I think it's huge.
Yes.
I work in mental health myself, and that personal connection. I have nothing against online connection. I think that's a good enhancement. But when you can come together and play with the minis on the table or lay your cards down and have that direct conversation, I think that's huge. And we've got many tournaments, we've got open play, we've got board game demos, we've got all of the vendors that are demonstrating their games too. It draws you together. Those tabletop games, they just by nature are going to draw you in to a community that we can play together and enjoy our time together.
Yeah, because naturally some folks are probably shy when they come to this sort of thing. So you're able to draw together. It's probably pretty easy to make friends at this type of event.
I think so. We've had some stories where people are like, I wasn't even going to come here today, but I've mentioned this phrase before. I found my people. I've heard that over and over and over again, that I found my people, whether it's Pokemon or Magic or Star Wars, whatever it might be. You find your people here at ExcaliburCon.
I want you to talk quickly about the nonprofit that you folks partner with and what this is all for.
Yeah. So we are a nonprofit organization. We raise money for the Minnesota Masonic Children's Clinic, which is the local speech clinic. The MNSWCA Mental Wellness Scholarship, that's to help train practitioners in mental health and chemical health. And then we've got the Excalibur Youth Fund, and that directly funds the local after-school clubs, so like D&D club or anime club, art clubs, places like VYC or Boys and Girls Club. So the things that often get cut first, we can help provide money and games and activities for those kids.
Definitely. It's a fantastic time. We appreciate you, Steve, for joining us.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back, folks, right after the break.
Welcome back. Today we are going to be looking back at some of the great Does It Work products brought to you thanks to Rachel Hackbar.
Great in parentheses. You never know what's going to happen. So first, these may look like regular glasses, but the makers claim you can adjust the tint and easily adapt to any lighting condition.
These are some glasses that we found on TikTok. The makers claim you adjust the tint and easily adapt to any lighting condition by turning the lenses. This particular brand costs a little more than $24 on Amazon.
Oh, very stylish. Can see why you were attracted to them.
Like if you can tell us, it's okay.
Yeah, no, let's check them out. I feel like I've seen this shape in trendy other glasses. So they've got like spring on the side, which it doesn't feel like it's affecting it.
Kelly says comfortable so far, but do these lenses really get darker and lighter?
Okay, so then we twist it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does work.
Is it becoming lighter?
It's becoming lighter, yeah. So I'm turning them to the outside and they're becoming lighter. There's still a bit of a sunglasses effect, but then if I turn it back, yeah, it definitely gets darker, but it's almost like an effect when I'm turning it is like when you're at the eye doctor.
Oh, yeah.
And they're turning the prescriptions. It's like the lenses are crossing each other.
These are the adjustable lenses at their darkest setting, and here they are after a few twists.
So do you think that they work?
I think they work, yeah, I think they work. I just think that the light part still has enough of a sunglass effect that I'm not sure that you would wear them. But yeah, if you wanted just like a little bit of coverage from the sun, then I think this would work, and then they could spin them darker and wear them like normal.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbar.
You ever seen the movie Oppenheimer?
Yes, I have. It's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Or John Lennon. Looks like a John Lennon glasses. I'm fairly certain if I wore those in high school, I would have gotten beat up. Perhaps. I don't know.
man.
Just
Man,
saying.
They're kind of stylish.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
ever
Are
seen
they
the
stylish?
Family Guy where he has the straight-to-DVD Disney movie, Jafar may need glasses?
Yes, that's so
Kind
good.
of reminds me of that.
Oh, when it goes back and forth between the one of the two.
Number one, number two.
That's so good. Next up, water balloons are a summertime staple for a lot of families, but they can be leaky, hard to fill up, all sorts of stuff, and when they pop, they leave behind a mess, Ryan.
They do. Rachel Hackbarth testing out reusable magnetic water balloons.
You can find all sorts of reusable water balloons online. We're trying out this particular version that we found on Amazon. For $10, we get 12 of the company's reusable magnetic water balloons. Catherine Heidel is excited to try these out.
We have like 15 kids in this whole neighborhood, so this could be a wonderful thing. Yeah, these are fun and ridiculous.
So what makes these water balloons different? Well, the makers claim these balloons pop instantly on impact, but leave behind no plastic scraps. And even though these open and close with magnets, they are supposed to be much more gentle than traditional water balloons. Oh, and one last thing, if you're filling these up, a bucket of water works better than a water hose.
Was that easier than what you used to use back in the day with your kids?
Honestly, this fills up super fast, so I love that.
Yeah,
because the other ones you had to hold underneath there.
Oh, wow. Do you want to throw one?
Yeah, ready,
Set,
go. Oh, yeah,
I mean, that looks like a legit
it does
water
look good.
balloon.
Not bad, not bad.
All that's left is making sure that these do not hurt when they hit your skin.
Here, she's
I'm
going to throw it at my
gonna throw it
arm
at
to
her
see if it
arm.
hurts.
Maybe I'll do it this way.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. It doesn't hurt.
Catherine thinks not only do these work, they're really fun and pretty affordable.
I think they're great. I think they'd be so fun. The kids would love them.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
I think we needed a real test of how hard you could throw that if it would hurt.
I love Rachel Hackbarth, but there was just a little part of me that wanted to see the pelt right to the face or something like
That's
that.
that's what the other person is there for. Rachel gets to throw it at her, and she gets
Yes!
to try out the product.
Exactly. They get a little payment for that, probably. I don't know. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I guess I'm not sure. We'll have to
Probably
ask
not.
Rachel.
Yeah.
This next one, great for Northland anglers out there this summer. Let's check it out.
There was a lot of trees and it was
You can find Leo Bonsbach wetting his hook almost every day. He's going to see if this tiny tool, the hookies, can help get rid of a big problem for a lot of fishermen like himself, tying and cutting a knot in your line.
by the time you're my age, you probably know how to tie pretty much most of the knots that you use. But for somebody who's younger, this seems to be a very efficient way.
A twin pack of the hookies tying tool costs $15.95. The instructions claim this will allow us to not only easily tie strong knots, but also protect us from accidentally hooking and hurting ourselves.
It says to begin, place the ring over your ring finger or attach it to your belt loop.
Leo is now going to open this lid. This is where we put the hook.
So let's try a worm hook. That seems to fit in there. Let's put the line through, and then it says to turn it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Then it says to run this loop back through the bottom and cinch it down. It should cinch down.
There's our knot. The makers claim this gadget on the back will cut away any leftover line.
That works pretty good.
So did it tie a knot?
Yeah.
While this isn't a device Leo will need to add to his tackle box, he does believe for someone with less experience, this could be very helpful.
That's the hardest thing to get to know is how to tie your knots so that you don't lose the fish and the hook at the same time.
So do you think that the hookies works?
Yes, it does work.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
Get this, Japan, one of the most sleep-deprived countries
How about
in
that?
the world. That's insane. I did not know that. The Prime Minister says she sleeps less than 3 hours a night. She's leading a country?
I'm not a scientist, but that's not good.
No.
Sleep now becoming a billion-dollar industry in Japan, where researchers are creating new products to help people get some more rest.
This isn't your average jacket. It's one specifically designed to help you fall asleep anytime and anywhere. So I'm going to try to take a 10-minute nap in this chair and let you know how my sleep was. Good night. The flashing red light inside the hood is meant to help me drift off, while this ring tracks my heart rate and body temperature. If my pulse stays too high, the jacket plays a lullaby. So I don't think I slept, but I feel very refreshed, and I actually feel a little bit more relaxed than I did when I first put on this jacket. Placebo effect? Maybe. Either way, Teppei Ogata says the goal is to tackle a national issue: sleep deprivation.
In Japan, it's really cool to work hard. It's like a badge of honor. That unhealthy culture still hasn't gone away. It's become a major social problem in Japan.
Japan sleeps less than any other developed country. Research has linked too little sleep to an increased risk of heart disease, obesity, and stroke. But it's also costing Japan an estimated 3% of its GDP each year. Now, to help the nation catch more Z's, the government is betting on sleep tech, a market expected to top $98 million by 2027. Gadgets include a box you can sleep in standing up, a bed that lies flat when you doze off, even a hotel that tracks your night's sleep. In here, an infrared camera checks if you snore.
Then there's this machine in the back here, also to measure how much you're snoring. And they tell me that this mattress also helps you improve your sleep because it can tell how much you're moving in your sleep.
But do these products actually help? Or are they just expensive bedtime accessories?
Many of them don't have a very solid evidence for the effect, unfortunately.
Yanagisawa says Japan's sleep problem starts young.
Japanese kids are already very much sleep deprived, partly because they have this not only a regular school, most of them actually go to after school. Almost the nation is teaching them that sleepiness during the daytime is a normal thing, which is not true.
So the biggest sleep aid might not be another gadget, but changing the culture around rest.
Good night and good luck on getting a good night's sleep. Hanako Montgomery, CNN, Tokyo.
I'm watching her put that big jacket thing on. I hope it'd be cooling.
Yes,
Yeah.
suffocating, sweating, dripping sweat. Are you kidding me? Whatever happened to the good old days, Ryan Half, of getting yourself a bed, you just lay down, close your eyes, and fall asleep? Why do we need all this stuff? Why come they're not sleeping in Japan? What's happening?
I don't know. It sounds like we're trying to do some research too. It sounds like they just have longer commutes. They also see exhaustion as a badge of honor, probably to show that they've been working real hard.
Sure,
Yeah.
that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, just close your eyes. That Prime Minister, you should be running a country if you're sleeping 3 hours a day.
Yeah, that could be problematic.
You got the nuclear bombs at your fingertips and you're sleeping 3 hours a day?
I suppose the Prime Minister has even more on their shoulders.
That's true.
Probably even more exhaustion.
That's crazy,
so then
man.
even less sleep, sadly. Well, hey, coming up, new ways to make new friends. We'll see you in a bit here on Northern Lights. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you're well rested after the commercial break there. It's
Quick
not
3-minute power nap, perhaps.
Oh yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
More than the Prime Minister gets. So, yeah. Well, hey, it sounds like chess making a comeback with younger Minnesotans out there. New data shows Gen Z now more likely to play than older adults, thanks in part to online play. Also, the show Netflix's The Queen's Gambit, and now social media. Minnesota's largest chess club says it is seeing more diverse players, from athletes to casual gamers, while Chess.com users in the state have jumped 45% over the past year.
Chess is fun. Chess and cribbage, both I learned in school.
Oh,
Sixth
yeah.
grade, I believe. I don't know about you. Did you learn chess in school?
I would learn chess, I think, in elementary school a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, so not that I've continued to play, but
Sure.
I do love cribbage every now and
Oh,
then.
so much fun. Oh my gosh. We should play each other sometime.
Yeah, checkers, a lot easier
Hey.
for the folks at home, just so you know. Making new friends takes more time than you might think. A new look at the research finds it takes about 50 hours together to become casual friends, 90 hours to become real friends, and then more than 200 hours to build a close friendship. Experts say the key is spending consistent quality time together, not just liking someone's online posts.
I'd say we've clocked in over 200
I
hours.
think me and you
together, my
definitely
friend.
clocked in more than 200 hours. I think we've reached past the best friend, and we're in a different territory
We're almost
than most
legally
folks.
married in some states.
Probably are.
We love you so much.
Get some sleep. We'll catch you later.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Light.